Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. 5 minutes before the start of the show, just warming up, warming up. Very festive show, ladies and gentlemen. This is July 1st. 6 more months to Christmas. Aren't you excited? Let's get excited for Christmas in July. Are you buying that Christmas tree yet? Are you getting that lights? It's getting festive, ladies and gentlemen. Get those stockings out. Go to storage, you get your Christmas tree. Christmas time is around the corner. Jingle bells, jingle bells. New York City is gonna fall by the end of this year. Then vote Democrat. They're gonna raise the taxes. And next thing that you know, they'll be having your... I gotta wait to the 2-minute mark before I can curse. This is coming from straight out of my head, so I'm trying to make it rhyme. Along the beach, New York smells. I'm glad I left that place. It smells like piss and Hey, jingle bells, jingle bell. I won't be in New York getting shot or getting stabbed or maybe catching Delta. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be starting in 2 minutes. 2 minutes at 8:30 Eastern Time, 7:30. This is the warm up. We're just warming up the vocal cords, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Christmas special. Christmas. Even though it's 100 degrees outside, get the hot cocoa ready, ladies and gentlemen. Get that fireplace started. It could be 105 degrees right now. Get that fireplace started. The hell with it. Let's just... Ain't nothing like some hot cocoa in the fireplace right before you go to the beach today, ladies and gentlemen, for 4th of July weekend. Come on. Fireworks, Christmas tree, and a fireplace. What can go wrong? I hope you guys are getting festive, because I am. It's about that time, and it is about that time. It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Thursday. Happy July 1st. Happy Bobby Bonilla Day. I hope that worked out as I've been planning it for the past 10 minutes. I'll see if it worked out. All right, good morning. I was supposed to take Andy Russo's name. I hope you heard the sound and all that. I was messing around. See, I had the video lined up. Let's try that again. I think that was pretty cool. Hold on. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Thursday, July 1st. 6 more months to Christmas. Here we go. Don't worry about it. It's not Monday, March 7th. It's July 1st. It's good. It is. I gotta get that edited. There we go. What's up? Good morning, Andrew Russo. Happy Thursday. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button. Happy Bobby Bonilla Day. You know, every July 1st since 2011, Bobby Bonilla, he was a Mets player, this fat guy. He's good. He was a legend, but when he came to the Mets, he sucked. Every time any player like goes to the Mets, they oh no, it's 2001 actually. Let me just go show you real quick, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be like that Christmas music in the beginning, get a little festive. It might be 105 degrees if you're in the West Coast. It might be raining if you're in New York, or it might be really hot if you're right here in the South. But, ladies and gentlemen, 6 more months to Christmas. I say it that way because half the year is gone. January, February, March, April, May, 6 months. Like the past 3 months for me have gone. So you're at the halfway mark of this year. What have you accomplished, ladies and gentlemen? Ask yourself that. What have you accomplished this year? You haven't done anything. All right. Today's July 1st. You're not Bobby Bonilla getting $1.1 million until 2035. But you can make something of yourself from now to the end of the year. Now it's a good time to get yourself ready for 2022. All right, half the year is over, fine. Start getting what you need ready for 2022. I'm gonna say, hey, go lose weight. No, but get in the process. Start going to the gym from now. It may not be like hardcore, an hour, just 15 minutes. Lately, it's been hard for me to go to the gym, but I just been going even if it's for like half an hour. Just get used to it again because I stopped. I hurt my back. Then I got distracted. I'm telling you, distractions are no good. So, July 1st, today I'm back on my purpose. That's why I'm excited today. 6 more months to Christmas, 6 more months to a new year, new chapter in your life. So organize it for the next 6 months, save money, do different things. So do something differently that you did the past 6 months. And let's say the past 6 months haven't been good for you. Do something differently. Lose something, gain something. There's a lot of addition by subtraction. Yeah, remember Andrew Russo? I have accomplished business and financial goals, but been slacking on the gym. It comes, and you see by going to the gym, your financial and everything else will go up. I'm speaking from experience, and I'm a hypocrite right now because I haven't been to the gym in a week. So I'm being a hypocrite right now. I'm gonna hold myself accountable for that. So gym is important, very important. But what happened last year, getting people lazy. Good morning, Julio Esparza. How's it going? Andrew Russo, I'm Diesel. How's it going? Last year it made a lot of people lazy. You see a lot of people not going back to work. A lot of people, I'd rather just collect the unemployment. I don't blame them. Where are you going to commute to work for an hour, deal with a boss, deal with coworkers, spend money on lunch, be away from your family, your kids? And now employers want people to come back. I saw a report I heard on the radio. It wasn't Indeed. It wasn't Glassdoor. It was one of those hiring companies that I've never heard of before. That's why I don't remember the name. And they say they have 14 million job postings out of an average of a month. I'm always on Indeed. I'm looking. That's why I'm looking at becoming an electrician or maybe doing air conditioning, because that's where the money's at. When you put in air conditioning, you see $40 an hour. What? $40 an hour starting? 40 an hour plus overtime? Man, I'm gonna have to run this wire all day today. Hey, how's it going, Nadia Martinez? I'm drinking some tea today. I got green tea with mint and some lavender chamomile or chamomile or chamomile. I don't know. I'm not gonna use that excuse on that one. Can't burn it yet. The only way I like coffee was like café con leche, so I boiled the milk. Is it boiled? Yeah. And I gotta wait for it to like bubble up and then go over the pot. It takes a while. And yo, LLH, work with me. I'm a real person. You'll make more than 40 an hour. I appreciate it. You know, last week and this week, one of the contributions were $100 each, right? I think it was Tuesdays, Mysterious. I got $100 contribution, on PayPal. And that was for 1 hour show. And I said, wow, 1 hour of work, right? Of a show. And I could make $100. This is where I'm taking this seriously because I want to listen. I'm saying this is a new show, and I'm coming to realize because I watch it again. You guys are not getting a lot of news, but you're gonna get a little bit of news in this show, but a lot of entertainment. All right. I think I'm gonna label it that way because I keep saying I'm bringing you the news, and then I'm watching and I'm like I barely talk about the news. So for educational purposes only, I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit of news, but a lot of entertainment and information and motivation and inspiration and everything that has a nation. So, yeah, Andrew. So we'll keep in touch. I like business ventures because that's what we should be doing on our purpose. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go check out Twitter. Let's go check out Twitter real quick. I did check out Twitter already. I did scout some stuff. So we're gonna check this out real quick. What's Twitter at? Where you at, Twitter? Megan Rapinoe. Oh, here's Twitter. Okay, here we go. Tweet. Let's refresh it because a lot of things changed in the past 10 minutes since I checked here. Let's see what's trending right now. Let's just run by it. The trendings of today, July 1st on Twitter. At 112, Puerto Rican man named world or oldest living person. God bless this guy. 112. Wow. Guinness Book of World Record. You always hear, right, in these other countries, Puerto Rico, I think Brazil, what is it? Vietnam, one of those countries where there's jungles or there's natural, there's sunlight, there's water. This guy looks like Obama. Look, oh wow, that's him. Marquez was born in 1908 in Carolina, Puerto Rico. He was the firstborn son and the second oldest of 11 children born to Alberto Flores, Melendez, and Margarita Marquez. You see this, ladies and gentlemen? Back in 1908, Alberto Flores met the love of his life, Margarita, and they proceeded to have 11 children, ladies and gentlemen. He helped on the family farm, and so 11 children. That's how you build a family, a future. Like that family is strong, and now the 11th. So that family helped each other. They helped each other in the farm, right? Family farm. They've probably been producing organic stuff since the early 1900s. None of that GMO stuff that we eat now. They probably didn't eat McDonald's. They probably didn't. They probably don't eat McDonald's or drink soda. None of that stuff. They probably eat from their farm, coconut water from the lake or the river or the spring. I think the spring is the safest, right? From the springs. They probably don't even use soap or deodorant. They probably use natural stuff, coconut oil. All this natural stuff they probably be using. This guy is still alive. God bless him. And I bet you is that. But they're not going to talk about that. Don Milo. 75 years, married 75 years. And she passed away in 2010. And he kept on going. They had 4 children. 2 who are still alive. He currently lives with his children, Tirsa and Melito, in Rio Piedras, Puerto Rico. He has 5 grandchildren and 5 great. Look at that. Look at that family legacy going on and on. Like 4 generations? That's beautiful. His parents at 11, so he's out of 11. Then they had kids, their cousins. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't run Puerto Rico. I'm surprised they didn't take over. Wow, that's beautiful. That's family. Look at that. That's the kid, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's his kids. It has to be his kids. So, that's pretty cool, ladies. And that's some good news. I like to start off with some good. Congratulations, Emilio Flores Marquez from Puerto Rico, the oldest living person, age 112. I'll be happy if I get to 65. Half that. I'll be happy with 65. Right? That's pretty cool, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good story. That gives me hope. I gotta move to Puerto Rico. I'll go back to Ecuador naturally. I went to Ecuador 5 years ago. This is when I lost 87 pounds in 6 months. So I went there. I was 185. So for a week there, I was drinking natural juices. Legal Latino Live at gmail.com. That's my email. If anybody wants to reach me, legal. Anybody wants to send me an email? Or send me a couple of bucks on the PayPal and communicate with me there too. You're gonna give me a number, anything like that, right there. Like, hey, whatever, email, either way. I'm into like business ventures right now. I'm expanding, so hit me up. Any business ventures and stuff like that, or collabs. I don't know. Oh, like Nino America. Nino America, like a month ago, he called me up. He got red pilled and then he got black pilled. So I was helping him out with that. It was fun. He was acting the same way I was acting when I got black pilled. So see, Bobby Bonilla Day, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Bobby Bonilla Day. Let's just run by these real quick because I'll give you a little bit of news, ladies and gentlemen. I got to give you a little bit of news and a lot of entertainment. So today is Bobby Bonilla Day, when the retired baseball player will collect $1.2 million, ladies and gentlemen, every July 1st. So today, July 1st, from 2011 all the way to 2035. For 14 more years, Bobby Bonilla is going to be getting one. Imagine that, just chilling. That's beautiful. I like that deal. That was a beautiful deal. Bobby Bonilla is very, very smart. Got to give him that. Mets are very, very dumb. Oh, there's a Bobby Bonilla commercial.
Extremely long-term deals.
Could I get an extremely long-term deal?
You can at Mint Mobile. 25 years for just $100 a year.
Wow, that seems really fiscally irresponsible of them.
It does.
That's right. For one day, everyone can get 25 years of premium wireless for just $100 a year. Happy Bobby Bonilla Day.
What?
Hey, is that Bobby Bonilla?
Wow. Yeah, looks like you could still get paid to
Baseball
play.
genius, he is.
Wow, Bobby Bonilla, you look great.
Oh, I feel great. Thank you.
Man, what's your secret?
Extremely long-term deals.
Could I get an extremely long-term deal?
You can at Mint Mobile. 25 years for just $100 a year.
Wait, what? 20? Hey, good morning, redacted computer. Hey, good morning, fellow Hispanic American. Did you hear about the black lady that went off on the spa staff because a trans person was in the women's area? Nah, I gotta check that out. I like the Hispanic American. I like that. All right, cool. Thank you, Andrew Russo. I'll check it out. So, for 25 years, $100 a month.
Wow,
For
that
Mint
seems really
Mobile?
fiscally.
$100 a year.
Wow, that seems really fiscally irresponsible of.
5 years for just
25 years for 100. We were just talking about living to 112 years, right, ladies and gentlemen? So Mint Mobile, damn. I'm trying to do the math in my head right now. That's $2,500. Is it? It's 25. Is it 25,000? Damn, man. What's my damn? Even the computer has a calculator. All right. Let's be intelligent here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to see the wrong. 25 years times 100. Oh, yeah, it's 2,500. I was right. All right. Yeah. So I'm guessing you got to pay up front $2,500. Would you do that? Would you take this deal? Would you pay up for $2,500 for 25 years of that? I think I would do it. I pay $50 a month for my internet, right? For my phone. I would do it. I'm already spending $600 a year on cell phone. Unless they collected every year $100. No, I think you got to pay up front. I'm assuming you got to pay up front. It has to be up front. You got to pay the $2,500 up front. I might do it, but what if the company goes out of business in less than 25 years? See, I don't know how that works. Would I get my money back? But I might do it. I might consider doing that deal. I'll take it. Deal or no deal. Deal. I'll sign that up for $1 or $2,500. The one Hispanic I know that had a heart of gold but met an unfortunate fate was the Puerto Rican baseball player who flew supplies to Puerto Rico on a plane. His name was Roberto Clemente. Yeah, from the Pittsburgh Pirates. Yeah, you know, a lot of these baseball players and even here make a lot of money and they don't help out the community. They go out, spend that money on strippers. You know, they don't build the community. They don't build libraries, build basketball courts, build baseball fields. I know some Dominican players do that. And you see in baseball today, all the sons of the former greats. You see Bo Bichette, Guerrero, his son, Julio Franco's son, Juander Franco. So you see a lot of the players from the 90s, the kids, you know, they had kids in 1995. Now they're 20 or in the 20s. So now they're in the baseball, which is pretty cool. That's how they build their legacy. We were just talking about the Puerto Rican gentleman, and these men had kids. They didn't let their kids go do drugs or do stupid stuff. No, they developed their talents, and now they're playing baseball like their dad. Wow, like Michael Jordan, right? Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player, in my opinion, and I think a lot of people's opinion. How come his son is not playing basketball? You ever thought about that? Like, if you're the greatest at something, people would think, oh, my son is going to be greater than me or as great as me or hopefully better than me. That's what you want for your kids, for them to be better. So Michael Jordan never had that son like that. Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. He had a daughter, 2 daughters, I think, right? One of them passed away. But, you know, when that happened, those articles before that, you know how Kobe doesn't have a son, like, you know, a legacy. Like the new Space Jam movie is called A New Legacy. So his daughter was going to do the WNBA. And honestly, that would have been a beautiful thing for her to do the WNBA, because I would have watched the WNBA. The WNBA is all a bunch of feminist lesbians and that. Nobody watches that. Men don't watch that. First, there's no dunks. There's no dunking. There's no high flying. There's no entertainment value. So you have to be entertaining. If this was news all the time, nobody would be watching this. The fact that I add some entertainment into it is what people watch it. So NBA is not much entertaining. It's all blowouts, all 3-pointers. I was watching the game yesterday because it's free. I could just watch it for free on TV. I don't pay for cable. But it's boring. It's boring. So people watch something that's entertaining. WWE is boring. WWE Raw is boring. Hopefully, you know, they go live. It starts being fun again. I'm going to one of the AEW shows coming up. So maybe I'll go to one of the WWE shows. But since they've been boring, I don't want to spend my money on WWE. So a boring doesn't attract. You don't want to be around boring or stale. Like, no, you got to be something new, something fresh. That's why I try to put on a fresh tie every day, different shirt. I try to look different every day. So you guys are like, hey, he wore that tie on Monday. Hey, he wore that. So I at least got ties for 2 weeks in rotation. By the second time around in the month, you guys probably forgot about that tie. So, but I am gonna go Goodwill hunting for some new ties, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be a new spin-off I might have called Goodwill Hunting. Somebody clipped an episode yesterday, right? Somebody found it funny when I was talking about the Palm Pilot, and they clipped that part of me when I did the reaction that this had the little plastic on it. But I like that. People message me and at little moments of the show. Oh, I found that funny. Oh, my stomach. Oof. I'm holding off my hunger because I probably go eat. I had Chinese buffet yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, that contribution the other day for Mysterious, I was able to go to the Chinese buffet yesterday. It was only $9.99 for all you can eat. $9.99, ladies and gentlemen. I'm over here thinking I was back 1990s over here. $9.99 for all you can eat buffet, sushi, shrimp, crawfish. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going again today. Yeah, I'm going today. I made up my mind. Chinese buffet it is. $9.99. I paid like $11 for a sandwich. No, I paid $14, $15 for a sandwich. And $9.99 for a buffet, and then a soda, and then tip $15. The experience? No. I'm going to the buffet. Why are we talking? Let's get back to the news, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this show needs structure. This show needs a producer. I swear. Somebody in my ear telling me, "Get back on tracks." Why are you talking about lunch? All right, let's get it. Bobby Bonilla. We started talking about food, and thank you, Bobby Bonilla. So that was trending number one. Number two, it wasn't trending before. So congratulations, Bobby Bonilla. Oh, one thing I wanted to cover that's about the news. Everything else is sports related. New York City, right? How incompetent are these people? So my first episode, if you guys want to go back to my first episode, it was on, was it election day? I think my first episode was on election day or the day after the elections. It was a Wednesday, I think. I don't know. We'll go back and check it out. But WNBA has zero entertainment value. The redacted computer. All I remember is WWF ice cream from Mr. Softy Trucks. Yeah. And the Ninja Turtle ones in the late 80s and early 90s. Now they got stupid SpongeBob and Paw Patrol. If you ever get a chance, look up the music artist Hot Dad. He makes synthwave music on random stuff. I'll check that out. Let me screenshot this. Yeah, I'll screenshot that. I'll check that out. So you remember my first episode was about the election result. Curtis Lee won, landslide, won the Republican ticket, 75% of the votes. So on the Republican, on the Democratic side, right, they got this ranked choice voting. And I never heard of this thing, ranked choice voting. It's the dumbest thing as Common Core. So New York City, let me make this a little bit bigger. New York City's Board of Elections reportedly made a major error. How does a Board of Elections make a major error? There's like 135,000 accounts. This is Eric Adams, Democrat. He had the hugest lead. This guy was the front runner. This guy had it in the bag. He didn't even campaign. This guy, he skipped debates. This guy had it in the bag. He's black, Democrat, former cop. So he could play. I don't think but he pandered to the pride. He said defund the police. During BLM, he was marching with BLM and all that. And I'm like, and he turned his back on the cops. I don't even think he lives in New York. He lives in New Jersey, allegedly. And he walks around with a gun. So what kind of hypocrite is this, telling to defund the police? And something nobody talks about, last year, when in New York City, fireworks are going off like every day, and I think that's what led to my dog passing away sooner. Though there was a lady that he said, you know why fireworks are going off all the time? Because the community are not holding other people responsible. It's not up to the police. Don't call the cops. You go down there and you let them know to stop doing off the fireworks. So you know what happened? This one lady, a mother, I think of two, I'm not sure. She went down there to tell the kids not to do it. So guess what? They threw fireworks at her and she died, or she got shot. Or somebody came back and shot her. I think it happened in the projects, firework, death, NYC 2020. Let me see if it comes up. Let's see. It was from last year. I remember it was this lady. She went down, black lady, African American lady. I don't know if they shot her or with the fireworks. So blood is on Eric Adams' hands, but the media does not report that. Things like that, I remember because I heard it on the radio. but they're not going to bring that up. Hopefully, Curtis Lewa is going to bring it up because I listened to Curtis Lewa on the radio, and he's running for mayor on the Republican side. So he's going to take. He don't care that he's black. Curtis Lewa will mop the floor, and he doesn't care if this guy is black or gay. Curtis Lewa will insult him. He doesn't care if he's Jewish. Curtis Lewa will insult anybody, no matter what race or religion. Curtis Lewa, he's a true New Yorker. And you cannot call him racist because he has black friends, he has Jewish friends, he has Hispanic, he has all of New York as his friends. That's how us New Yorkers are. So to call a New Yorker a racist, we're surrounded by every race every day. We understand how race works. We understand how Asian people are. We understand how Hispanic people are. We understand how Puerto Rican. Everybody acts a different way. You sit in a train in New York City, there's at least, 10, 15 races in there? No, racists, but different races and religions. It's the melting pot for a reason, right? So you're in that melting pot. You're going to see all the seasonings and flavors. Just like Chef Legal, advice from Chef Legal. I'm going to do a revised episode of Chef Legal, right? For example, we had white rice. You want to make it yellow, right? All right. Where you at? Achote? Or some yellow top? I think it's called in Spanish. In English, yellow top. Add a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, a little bit of oil, some water. Boil that baby. There you go, right? You want to add some beans? All right, go add some beans. Some gandules. It's a Chinese rice, right? You get chicken fried rice, all right? You got your little corn. Damn, I'm getting hungry. Why are we talking about food? Jeez. Oh, I'm hungry. All right. Stop. That's good. So, anyways, so you pasteles acapulco. So, all right. So you take this rice. So let's take New York City, the melting pot. It's a melting pot of soup. Oh my God, we're gonna talk about food. So you add a certain amount of ingredients, certain amount, half a cup of this, half a cup of that. You don't go, let me throw 5 pounds of tomatoes, in the soup. So think about it that way. Now you have a beautiful melting pot in New York City. Now it's just being overrun by demographics that don't want to make the soup better, don't want to make the melting pot better. They want to change the recipe. They want to change the melting pot. That's what's going on right now. This melting pot, this beautiful melting pot, right? Diversity is our strength. Whoa, you're adding a lot of salt over here. A lot of liberal salt. I don't want to say liberal tears, but tears are salty, liberal salt, white supremacist salt. This time you're adding a lot of salt. You're adding a lot of black pepper lives matter. A lot of black pepper lives matter. You're adding onto this recipe. You're adding a lot of jalapenos, undocumented jalapenos into this recipe, ladies and gentlemen. You can't be doing that. You can't be putting expired curry. The one thing about curry works. Curry comes to this melting pot and works hard. Curry don't bother anybody. Curry might have a strong scent that gets on your skin and doesn't go away. Once curry gets on your clothes, might as well just burn the clothes because it's never going to get out of your clothes. But at least curry works hard. Curry, owns businesses. Soy sauce, right? You want to add some soy sauce? Fine. Soy sauce is going to come in to put some work in. So you can have all these foods, add them to the melting pot that is America. But be respectful. Know your ingredients, know your place, and assimilate. All right? Let me not be too much of an undocumented jalapeno over here. Let me become a legal Latino, right? Let me learn the Star Spangled Banner. Let me learn the anthem. Let me learn what every star in the flag means. Let me learn why there's 13 stripes, right? I hope I got that right. Or else I would have gotten my citizenship. But when you become a citizen, you got to learn these things. Learn the pledge. You have to take a pledge of allegiance. A pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. So you taking an oath, and a lot of people take that seriously because you're giving them your word. A lot of these kids, these white millennials, these liberals, they grew up taking things for granted. Feminism, just took them over there. Oh, we need communism, we need socialism. You weren't born in other countries. You were, man. When it was hot after a rain, you know what was my pool? The puddle out in the streets, because the streets in Ecuador were uneven. Always back in the 1980s, and before I came here, I remember when it used to rain hard, the streets would get flooded. I used to go swimming in those puddles. I used to think it was like the best thing in the world, the dirty puddles. And back then there weren't that many cars, so there was a lot of pollution, a lot of cans and bottles all over. It was clean back then. But that was my entertainment. I was swimming in the puddles of the streets. Andrew Russo. At Chote, my mother used that for pasteles acapuria. Jesus taught racism is evil. Old Testament promotes race mixing. The Bible always promotes race mixing. Curry works hard but has low standards. That's why Dunkin' Donuts coffee is. Oh, please try not to curse in the chat because I'm getting like censors from YouTube. They're sending me messages. Just like put like an I don't know, put something like a 1 or something. Because they're hitting me with the age restriction. I'm trying not to curse every day after an episode. I'm trying not to curse or say anything, crazy, because they keep hitting me with notifications on YouTube. So I'm playing it safe. I'm playing, I enjoy doing this, ladies and gentlemen. All right, congratulations to the Phoenix Suns. They were going to the NBA Finals, and Chris Paul, 36 years old. Chris Paul is my age and is going to the NBA Finals. That's got to give it a 30. In basketball, right? 36 years old is old.
Two great young basketball minds.
So as a 36, that's Chris Paul right there. 36 years old, you're an old man. You're a senior citizen in basketball. You got young guys, 22 years old. Chris Paul is 36 years old, man. I'm happy for him. He's always had bad luck of trying to make it and win a championship. I hope he wins. The Nets are not there, and I hope Chris Paul wins it. It'll be the good feel story of the NBA. LeBron James ruined the NBA. LeBron James made me hate with his. It wasn't because of his wokeness. When he went to Miami, even back then, I didn't like LeBron. I never liked LeBron. I only liked it when I thought he was coming to the Chicago Bulls. Other than that, New York City. Oh, we didn't finish the New York City elections. So really quick, the incompetence of the Board of Elections. They're not counting the votes right. So the Democrats are mad. They're like, what's going on here? See, are apologizing for making a mistake. Here, Curtis Lewa. Only 31.7% of Democratic voters in New York City believe that Eric Adams is the best choice for mayor. And overall, only 3% of New Yorkers voters turned out to vote for him in the prime. Only 3%. Ladies and gentlemen, in a city of 11 million people that are accounted for, 13 million, I think like 2 million left and undocumented people. So New York City has 11 million people and only 3% of them voted. Right? These Democrats, right? That's why when you see all these activists and these all if you're conservative, right, Republican, don't go to stupid rallies. Go vote. Go get people to enroll to vote, because that's what these Democrats do. They get people to go vote, and they don't turn out. They get them to register. So what they do, they get them to register, and they fill out ballots because they know people are not going to vote. Why do you think people? Oh, we gotta bust people. We have to do it without IDs. Yeah, only 3% gets it done. AOC. Damn, we have to look at this really quick. AOC, right? AOC won the election. She only got like 7,000 votes, and she won. AOC, NYC major. Results. Let's go. Let's go see the result of the years, man. Let's see. I like the New York Times. Better not be. I don't know why Yang left. Yang needs to just stick to his guns. Yang was a pushed over. He 2007. Let's go to 2017. It was 2017. Or was it 18? All right, let's go check it out. Let's go check out the New York. Yeah, nobody votes in New York. That's what these Democratic cities they're trying to do with no IDs because they will just take all the ballots, just fill them out. Democrats they're trying to cheat with the ranked choice voting. It just you could be in last place in the ranked choice voting and become mayor. I think it happened in San Francisco or something there, San Diego, or one of those I don't know, somewhere in the West Coast, Democrat city. The last place person in the ranked choice voting won. So Maya Wiley, right? So it's Eric Adams. It's Eric Adams, the black guy. He's not even gay. He's just a black guy, former police officer. So that's why he's black. He was a former cop, and they're already saying, "Oh, he will be the second African American mayor." I listened to 1010 Wins. 1010 Wins is the biggest piece of garbage propaganda ever on the radio. I listen to them because I just want to hear what the hell they got to say. Because you give them 22 minutes and they give you the world, but they give you the world full of propaganda. But I listen to them because they get me mad, and so I get my news to hear them. So today they were like, today they said the stupidest thing. The lady that she has this nice sweet voice, but she's so stupid. She said, "Oh, Weaselberg." We didn't even get to that part. Trump's Weaselberg, that guy that stole money or didn't pay taxes. So she said, as of now, there are no charges for Trump. But in the meantime, be on the lookout for them. So that's what she said. Like, oh, don't it's a sad day that we didn't indict Trump today, but it's coming. Like, you're a news reporter. Just report the news. Don't. All right, let's go check this out. So New York City, right? In New York City, let me show you this. I don't know if you guys could see that. Let me see if I can zoom it in a little bit. Let's zoom it in. Let me see if I could do one more. All right. This is the 2017 mayoral election, right? A city of 11 million voters. Only a million people voted in a city of a million, at least 11 million voters. I don't know. She lost badly because one, she's a Republican conservative. In New York City, you're never going to win as a Republican conservative. Only Curtis Lewa could probably pull it off. That's what I'm saying. Curtis Lewa, she did not put up a fight. She was weak. For her, a Cuban, right, woman, to lose against her, well, I might as well call her him her. His alliances are working families. All you do is take jobs from them. Look at it. She only won Staten Island. That's where all the cops, firefighters, that's where they live at, the forgotten borough. And the rest of this is blue. So de Blasio has been there since 2013. His reign is going to come to an end, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm not going to wait around to see who's the next mayor. I left New York. So look how many votes. The primary results. 326,300. Look how much the Democrats turn off for that. It's the Republican Party. See, nobody shows up to vote. Nobody shows up to vote. I would like to see how many registered voters. Let's see how many. I want to see how many registered voters because nobody votes in New York. $2.997 million New Yorkers casted their ballots. Nobody votes over there, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody votes. And so that's how these politicians squeak by. Because nobody's paying attention. People are getting their welfare checks. They're distracted. They don't care. They just want to make sure their check is coming in on the first of the month. They don't care. They don't care who's mayor. As long as their check is coming in the month, their Section 8 is paid. They don't care. I'm gonna show you guys. Gonna show you guys Weaselberg. Oh, and Bill Cosby. I wanted to ask, there's a lot of mixed reactions about Bill Cosby. You guys want to know my take on the Bill Cosby situation? When I speak about certain things, I like to tell people that I was ignorant about it because of the media. I don't know much about this offhand. But I heard what Coach Greg Adams had to say, and other men on the in the MGTOW community and the red pill community, and then on the radio today, because I always like to hear what every side has to say. So on the radio today, WABC, Sid Rosenberg. You get a little bit annoying sometimes, man. And he's probably he gets offended. Anybody that criticizes him, he gets offended. So anybody wants to let him know. And just Bernard McGurk, the guy's a genius, smart, straightforward. But Sid Rosenberg, man, he just acts like a girl, man. And he's just like a needy and emotional and like relax, man. So sometimes he just says the craziest. He always gets in trouble for this stuff. But I guess because of his last name. But he was just saying about Bill Cosby, like, I should have right. I'm like, relax, like. And then Bernard McGurk explained it good. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he used Quaaludes, right? And the time in the 70s, it was like a drug. Bernard didn't say that. Somebody else said this, but that's what they were using. So what Bernard said is, he did a testimony, and the detective granted Bill Cosby immunity, and then he said it on tape, and then they took that tape and raised charges on him based on that tape after they promised him immunity. So even though he did what he did, he was lied to, or he said what he did, but he didn't. He shouldn't be held against him because they were granted immunity. So the detective did wrong there. So he kind of got off on a technicality. So they put him in jail for no reason. So he did what he did. All right, but if you're gonna get him the right way. Don't just throw charges on people. That's what I'm saying. Everything is attacked on men. All these false accusations on men. That's why men have to see the bigger picture here. All these false accusations. So, you could say, oh, the hell with Bill. No, you got to see the bigger picture. I like to see both sides, what both sides are saying. So like Sid Rosenberg was saying, oh, he should have died in jail. I don't know. He said something like that. He should have been in jail. He shouldn't got out. He raped all these women. No. Like, was he convicted? I didn't know if he was convicted or not. All I know that they put him in jail because of that tape. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I might be right. I don't know. Yes, what he did is wrong. I understand, but get him on that. Don't trick him because he testified for immunity, and then all that shady stuff. That's not cool, man. So that's what when a cop says, "I'm here to help you," tell me what happened. Wait for a lawyer, because you tell them what happened, they're gonna use it against you. You think some people are out there to help you? They're not. The only person that's gonna help you is yourself. You can only control yourself. You can only help yourself. We're going in times that people don't really help that much anymore because One of my friends, I have a friend of mine. I always argue with him. He's my best friend, but we always argue. And this is a way because he thinks that, I don't know, but we always argue. Us men, we can argue, and then hey, what's up, yo? Hey. But you argue with a female, it's like the end of the world. Like, all right, forget it. I enjoy talking to females where I don't have to argue. It's just peaceful jokes and laughs. I don't want to argue. I don't want nagging. Just make me laugh. Tell me a joke. That's why I don't want to. I say there's a little bit of news, a lot of entertainment. I don't want to be here in the morning nagging and complaining about things. Let's make fun of it. Let's laugh a little bit. It might suck, but let's laugh about it. Get to work in a good mood. Because when I listen to 10 Wins and Bernard McGurk, this New York radio BS on my Alexa, it gets me a little angry. When I was in New York, I listened to the radio. It got me angry in the morning. And it just built that anger throughout the day. Somebody might bump you the right way. Somebody didn't hold the train door for you. Somebody might cut you off on the highway and you get mad. And then you get to work angry. You're not productive. Then you get with your coworker, and then you get in trouble, you get written up, and it happens, folks. It happens. So that's what I'm saying. You could control yourself. So if you're not happy, take that and put yourself in an environment where you're going to be happy. Put yourself in an environment where you're going to prosper. That's what we can do, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we can do. We can't complain, rally, let these politicians help us. They're not going to help us. No politician is going to help us. You got to make sure that you're taken care of, that it doesn't matter who's president, it doesn't matter who's mayor, because it doesn't matter who's mayor. You have enough money and you can pack up your things and go somewhere else. Go live in a red state, go live in a red city, or move upstate. That's the whole point. You need to have that flexibility, that power. Don't be a slave to your job. Don't be a slave to credit. Believe it or not, most of you are slaves. Most of you are slaves. Yeah, remove yourself from negative people. If you're a female, you hang around with female friends, and you're married, guess what? You're gonna be divorced and single. Because you are what you hang around with. You hang around with negative people, you're gonna be negative all the time. You hang around with successful people, guess what? You're gonna be successful. That's why I say I put out my email or my PayPal. You guys gonna in touch. I only want to talk like business, not business like hey. But like ideas, ways to make money. This is about making money, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be honest. We're here to make money. We're all here to make money. So when you guys contribute, because I put it back into this. It's an investment in a community. We help each other out. You help me, we help you. Like, why do people pay for a psychiatrist? Why? They don't help you. They just listen to you and give you drugs and all that stuff. No. We're supposed to help out each other, like Coach Greg Adams, Kevin Samuels. As a men, we have nobody that helps us, men. Nobody helps us. We're all alone, right? Some men, you could have all the money in the world, and once you get married and divorced, that money is gone. Look at Jeff Bezos. Look at Bill Gates. Andrew Russo, I'm on my 20th month in remission from colon cancer. Congratulations. See? I remember 20 months ago, you were telling me about that you had. I'm like, listen, strong. Do what you got to do. Positive. And look at you now. You're still going. You can control that. Some people could get, I know cancer could be, but hey, you 20 months ago, or even more than 20 months ago, you made a difference. You made a decision. Hey, I'm going to get rid of this colon. I'm not going to let this cancer take over me. I'm going to do something about it. And you did something about it. And that's good. That's what every breath is a gift from God. Every day I wake up and pray. I may not read the Bible. I might not know the Bible, but I pray to God. I pray before I eat. I thank God. I don't say, damn G, damn G. I hate when people use JC, Jesus' name in vain. And they say G, like, don't blame it on God when something bad. No, you should. When good things happen, I thank God. Bad things happen for a reason. Things don't go your way for a reason. Something was supposed to go my way today, and I'm actually happy it didn't go that way. It wasn't really my way. I thought it was my way, but coming to think of it, I'm glad it didn't go that way. And I'm like, oh, thank you, God, for showing me that clarity that I was making the wrong decision. Sometimes you might get a flat tire because you're not destined to go to that place that you were driving to. Right? You were probably gonna make a stupid decision and you got a flat tire. And that flat tire prevented you from making that stupid decision. You ever thought about that? You probably got into that car accident, not died, but it teaches you a lesson. So God gives us trials. The beautiful thing about humans, we make choices, but choices have consequences. But we could make whatever choice you want. You want to put a tattoo in your face? You have the choice. This is America. Go ahead. But when you can't get a job and nobody takes you seriously, only Mike Tyson is taken seriously. But tell me what person with a tattoo on their face is taken seriously. I don't know. I bring up tattoos a lot because everywhere I go now, I see everybody with tattoos on their sleeve. That's not sexy. I don't know who brainwashed people to thinking getting all these. I have 2 tattoos, so I can talk. And that's why I'm glad I have them here because I could put on a shirt and tie, and you guys can't tell that I have tattoos. I never put one in not even in my fingers. No, nowhere. Because I like to clean my arms. When I get muscle in my arms, no tattoos. Oh, sound problems. Testing. You hear me? If you can't hear me, always let me know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to be something's wrong with my sound. Oh, jeez. Testing. What about now? Oh, maybe because I was far away. I had to probably be close to the mic. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, today's July 1st. 6 months left to the year. What are you going to do about it? That's the question I'm going to ask for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Before I go, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it that the year's almost done? What are you going to do about it? You're going to be like, I'll wait till next year. New year, new me. What are you going to do today? What are you going to start doing today that's going to take you to the next level in 2022? Forget about 2021. If you haven't started working on your goal yet, all right, start now. You might get it by the end of the year. But if you don't be discouraged. Think ahead. Hey, for 2022. And if it's possible, God willing, and if it happens sooner, be happy that it happened sooner. But at least you got a plan. 2 years ago, I said, 2 years ago, I moved to New York. Exactly 2 years ago, I moved to New York, back to New York. And I said, within the year, 2 years the latest, I'm moving the hell back out. I made that plan in my mind. I had that goal. I set that goal for myself. But then, what happened last year? The pandemic happened. So I couldn't move. But I made that pandemic. I took advantage of the pandemic. I made more money during the pandemic without making money, if that makes sense. By not me having to go out to work, commuting, wasting my gas, wasting my money in tolls, working from home, I was able to save money, invest money, and make money on the side. And it gave me that freedom that I don't have to be in an office. It gave me that beautiful freedom. I'm like, I want this. So I'm moving out. I'm going to a red state where I can start my business. I don't know what yet. I don't know what it is. I'm going to try out different hobbies. I'm going to learn different skills, trades, even just the basics. My cat never came out today. Oh, I found like a rash on my cat's stomach. I think that's the reason he does the flish flopping. So I had to buy him like some cream as soon as I found out. Some spray. So yeah, Andrew Russo, look, I'm going to work harder than ever. Yeah, Andrew Russo, look, you got a second lease in life. right? You can always say you could have been dead by now, right? People are getting colon cancer. Oh, there he is. He's over there. Pito, you didn't say hi. Come here. Come here. All right, stay over there. I'm going to do my first trade in Chicago this October, and there I will conquer. Awesome trade shows. I was gonna do like a trade. I was gonna go to a toy fair and sell my toys that way. I've been to toy fairs. I enjoy them. And one thing I noticed that the people that sell toys is the passion. If you have a passion in something, do it. Do it. I still have a passion for toys, but I found a new passion actually. And as much as I enjoyed the toys, like I said, I'm going to put them on eBay soon because I have a new passion and I evolved. But that passion is the reason that got me out here because I was able to sell enough toys to save money. Oh, why are you spending money on toys? A $10 toy that I could sell for $80? You telling me that's a stupid idea? Now? Nah. I got toys that are worth hundreds there that I only pay like $5 for at a toy fair. And it's worth hundreds. It's a beautiful, it's investment. Like us men, we pick hobbies that pay off, like baseball cards, right? Remember when you were a kid buying baseball cards and now you see how much they're going for, millions of dollars? And you're like, shit, why did I put that baseball card on the back of the bicycle? Why did I put the Hank Aaron card on the back of the bicycle to make that noise? Remember people used to put that on the bicycles? So they used to use baseball cards. Imagine that. So, imagine getting married, right? And your wife telling you, throw all your toys, throw all your baseball card collection 20 years ago, and you did that. And now you could have, now you're divorced, she's left you with somebody else, and you don't even have your baseball cards to rebound, you're broke, paying child support. And if you only would have had your baseball cards, you would have made some money on the side and got away from all this. But men, women, take control of yourself. We use hockey cards up here. You see the hockey cards. Yeah. You buy the cards and then you use them for the bicycle. Headphones are cool. I make headphones. Oh, shout out to Mysterious. Thank you for the contribution. I used to do that. What? Take baseball cards? Yeah, you probably took like a Sammy Sosa card or a rookie Griffey card. Imagine taking a rookie Griffey card, right? So you're saying hi. Come here. Come here. There we go. See, you made it at the end. How's your stomach? What? Oh, you can't see his face. There we go. Now you're being shy? Huh? All right, go ahead. I don't want you to flish flop today. I know you're in pain. Go ahead. So you let the fish go in the water. Oh, it was 9:30. Oh wow. Oh, would you look at the time, ladies? The bell just rang. Oh, it's 9:30, ladies and gentlemen. It's the opening bell, ladies and gentlemen. It's the opening bell right now. It's 9:30 in the morning. See, I'm gonna start the show like this, and I'm gonna end it like this. All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for giving me an hour and 5 minutes of your time today. Make yourself great again. Today is July 1st. Be productive. Make something happen. Set some goals and make that happen, ladies and gentlemen. Make yourself great again. Get another job. Get a second job. Get a divorce. Break up with somebody. Get somebody else. Be alone. Learn how to be alone. That's even better. Take yourself to the next level, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. So I'll be back Friday. I'll be back tomorrow, Friday, God willing. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in, folks. I gotta go. It's 9:30. I don't get paid overtime anymore. All right. Shout out to Andrew Russo, Mysterious, Irrational Times, Julio Esparza, The Redacted Computer, Rocket Man, Rocky Matrix, and probably Blues Dolls is in the chat. Probably didn't comment, but Blues Dolls probably there. All right, shout out everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and God willing, see you guys tomorrow. Peace.